First for the visiting Lakeland Magic. They are the G League affiliate of the Orlando Magic, coached by Stan Heath in his second season. His starting five will look like this. Across the front line, Devin Davis, Brian Angola, and Regis Onwukamuche, with the backcourt of John Petrucelli and Gabe York. Magic come in at 27-17, 12-10 on the road. They've won they have split their last 10 games 5-5. Currently sit first in the Southeast Division, 5 games up on second place Greensboro and Capital City. For the Canton Charge, they are the G League affiliate of the Cleveland Cavaliers, coached by Nate Ranking in his third season. His starting five will look like this. Up front, Jerron Blossomgame, Ja'Cory Williams, and Levi Randolph with the backcourt of Scoochie Smith. And for the second straight game, Muhammad Ali Abdul-Rahman will get the start. Charge come in 18-25, 9-12 at the Civic Center. They have won 6 of their last 8 games, currently 6 games behind first place Windy City for the top spot in the Central Division. Injury update and transactions. Both teams have been busy. For the Charge, Kobe Simmons out once again with a bad hip. He is day-to-day. Sir Dominic Pointer will miss his second consecutive game with a bad finger, out today, day-to-day. And Deng Adele is out with illness. He is listed as game time decision, but he has now been told, we have now been told that he is definitely out for today's game. For Lakeland, Emil Jefferson and Troy Copane have both been transferred back to the Orlando Magic. B.J. Johnson has been called up by Orlando. Antonio Campbell is out with illness. Series matchup, this is the second and final meeting between the two teams on January the 23rd in Florida. Magic will winner 116-104. All-time Magic lead at 3-1. They split 2 games here in Canton, and the Magic have won the last 3 get-togethers. Today's officials are Brandon Schwab, Chris Merlot, and the crew chief is Ashley Moyer-Gleish. Uniforms, Magic in the road whites with the blue letters, numbers, and the blue trim. Charge in the home wine uniforms with the navy numbers, the gold letters, and the gold side trim. Of course, in the NBA G League, players' names are under the players' numbers, and the Sugardale logo is across the stomach of the Charge home uniform. To begin the ballgame, Charge will move left to right to the stage end of the Civic Center. Magic right to left. Ja'Cory Williams at 6'8", Onwukamuche at 6'10". Ashley Moyer-Gleish in the swashbuckler logo. Puts everybody in their place, taps it up, tapped around, and controlling it are the Magic, moving right to left. Gabe York out front to Onwukamuche. Devin Davis out front to Gabe York to the right wing. Working on Ja'Cory Williams on the switch. Goes to Angola to Petrucelli on the right wing. 5 on the shot clock. Davis pumps on the right baseline, turns, shoots, rattles out. And Ja'Cory Williams pulls down the first rebound of the day. Skips and jumps into the forecourt to the right, drops it off to Scoochie Smith. Scoochie on the right top, hooks it back out. Ja'Cory coming down the right wing, hands it to Levi Randolph, left wing, backs it out. On the double team behind his back pass, Ja'Cory Williams into the lane, kicks it right corner, Blossomgame wide open 3-ball, too strong off the back of the rim. Long rebound to Brian Angola. On the push to the right, gets cut off on the block on Scoochie Smith. And on the double team, he gets past Levi Randolph. Shot goes off the rim. Ja'Cory Williams, another rebound. And a foul is going to be called on Regis Onwukamuche for the reach-in the backcourt. Onwukamuche. So what did I do? Come on, man. Come on. Wow. I know guys don't like to admit they commit a foul, but come on now. Charge basketball, forecourt to the right. Blossomgame on the right wing to the block. Turns and shoots the right end floater across the rim. Weak side rebound. Gabe York quickly into the forecourt to the left, and on the pass to Petrucelli, he stepped on the sideline for the first turnover for the Magic. Played 1:17, and we are still scoreless. Magic coming off a loss at Fort Wayne on Friday, 110-98. Charge the thrilling 3-point win yesterday here at the Civic Center when they hung on down the stretch to knock off Wisconsin 119-116. Scoochie Smith out front between the circles. High dribble to the right elbow to the wing, bounces inside, intended for Ja'Cory Williams, and knocked away and out of bounds, last touched by the Magic. 10:31 on the game clock. 12 on the shot clock. Forecourt to the right, right of the basket. Levi Randolph will inbound for the Charge. Out front, Scoochie Smith. On the right wing to the right baseline, under the basket, right to left. Left corner, Abdul Rahman comes down the block. Reverse layup blocked away from behind by Devin Davis. Davis on the push to the left, bounces inside, intended for Angola, stolen away. Ja'Cory Williams on the push, high dribble, crossed the lane, had it, lost it out of bounds, off his foot. Sloppy basketball here to begin the ball game. Still scoreless with 10-11 to play in quarter number 1. Devin Davis drops it inside to Gabe York, who waits for Onwukamuche to tie his shoe, and he'll pick it up in the center floor swashbuckler logo. Forecourt to the left. Left top, Petrucelli. To the free throw line, skips it right wing, Angola pumps. Brings out to the right top. 8 on the clock, straight away to Davis at the free throw line to the right elbow. Back to Angola, right top, 3-ball, long distance. And he opens up the scoring, does Brian Angola. 3-pointer, 9:45 to play. Scoochie Smith tries to answer back. He kicks it out left top, 3-ball. Levi Randolph spins out, and it spins back in. Levi Randolph answers back with a 3 of his own. Game is tied at 3, 9:30 to play. Gabe York drops it inside left block to Onwukamuche. Muscled it up, comes off the rim to Jerron Blossom game on the push to the right. Drops it back. Scoochie Smith steps into a right wing 3-ball off the back of the rim, no good. Abdul Rahman the offensive rebound out to Blossom game, but stolen away by Angola. 9:15 to play, first quarter. Stan Heath telling the Magic to go, go, go. Angola at the left block, shoots over Ja'Cory Williams, got his own miss. Davis on the left wing, he'll shoot a 3 and get it to go. Devin Davis, 12th 3-ball of the season for him. 3 minutes in. Magic out in front, 6-3. Scoochie Smith out front, Levi Randolph gonna fire up another 3-ball. This one's off the rim, no good. Devin Davis pulls down the rebound. Gabe York coming down the left side, nobody steps in front of him. Goes all the way with the left hand, too strong off the glass and rim. Rerouted by Jerron Blossom game. Met on the backcourt by Angola, gets it to Abdul Rahman in the center floor logo. Randolph, right block, Ja'Cory Williams on the smaller Petrucelli. Hooks it to Blossom game across the lane, left to right, floats and scores. Jerron Blossom game gets into the books with his first basket. 6-5 Magic. 8:10 to play first quarter.
Gotta go, flow, 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 flow.
York was right top to Petrucelli coming down the right side under the basket. Next knocks Abdul Rahman out of the way and muscled it up and in. John Petrucelli, first basket today. 3-point lead for the Magic. Ja'Cory Williams out front to the right elbow. Spinning inside on Onwukamuche. Turns, shoots the fadeaway right of the lane is good. Tough shot. Ja'Cory Williams, first the two teams couldn't make, now the two teams can't miss. 8-7, Magic out in front. Davis coming down the right side, shoots over Blossom game, gets tapped out and run down by Abdul Rahman. He'll push forecourt to the right, crosses to the right top to Scoochie Smith coming down the right side, forces one up on the right block, didn't get it. Devin Davis another rebound. Davis drops it back to Angola. Out front. Davis on the right top, working on Ja'Cory Williams. Between his legs, straight away to York, back to Angola. Into the lane, right to left, stops, looks, out front to York. Long straight away, 3-ball, off the glass. Gabe York, he didn't call it, but it counts all the same. As we are just under 7 minutes to play, and it's 11-7 lead for the Magic. Ja'Cory Williams spins in the lane again, forced it up too strong off the back of the rim. Ball ricochets out to Petrucelli on the push to the left, coming down right side again, pushes Abdul Rahman out of the way, puts it off the glass. Petrucelli, 2 strong drives, gives him 4 points, and with 6:42 to play in the first, Charge take a timeout. Magic out in front, 13-7 on 99.7 Canton's New Country and the Charge Broadcast Network. Next Saturday will be the home finale as the Charge play host to the Erie Bayhawks at 7 o'clock. Don't forget you can join in for post-game autographs with full team players. Will be coming out following the ball game, so if you want to meet one of the players up close and personal, get their autograph, do so next Saturday, 7 o'clock when the Charge play Erie. Get your tickets at cantoncharge.com. Off the timeout, Charge have the basketball forecourt to the right. Scoochie Smith on the right top, goes right of the lane to Blossom Game, facing up on Davis. Now puts it on the floor, bangs into him twice. Left-hand jump hook is good. Big time move for Jerron Blossom Game. 2 baskets, 4 points. 6:20 to play in the first. 4-point lead for the Magic. They have led by as many as 6. Petrucelli on the right top. Working on Malik Newman in for the first time for the Charge. Spins on him, coming down the right side. Comes inside with the left-hand scoop. John Petrucelli, a terrific perimeter shooter. He's got all 3 of his baskets in the paint here in the first quarter as we have reached the midway point of quarter number 1. Out front, Scoochie Smith coming down the lane, stops, looks inside to Ja'Cory Williams, and it gets kicked out of bounds by the Magic. They'll reset the shot clock to 14, quarter clock, 5:53 to play. Anthony Brown in for the first time for the Magic. 6'7", 210 from Stanford, 12 points per game. Charge basketball forecourt to the right on the far side. Malik Newman will inbound to Ja'Cory Williams. Ja'Cory between the circles, goes right top, Blossom Game. Crosses over out front. Top of the circle, spins inside on Nwukamuche's jump hook with the right hand, comes off to Anthony Brown. He will glide into the forecourt to the left. York coming down the left side, across the lane, drops a right block. Nwukamuche back to York, right corner 3-ball, nothing but net. Gabe York, 2 baskets, 6 points. Just like that, it's a 9-point lead for the Magic, 18-9, 5:20 to play in the first. Magic, number 1 in the G League, shooting 37.4% from beyond the arc. Levi Randolph comes inside, drops it off. The Blossom Game for the 2-hand reverse slam. Levi Randolph found the cutting teammate, and it was an easy 2. Nwukamuche into the lane, skips it left wing. Hill drops it back to Nwukamuche. Goes for the slam, didn't get it, and Charge have it. Malik Newman had it, wide open at the right top, doesn't take the shot, goes to Ja'Cory Williams on the right wing. Working on Brown, high dribble, drop step on the right side, comes to the left, put it on the rim and in. Ja'Cory Williams, nifty move once again on the inside. Petrucelli's in front of the pack, nobody's there. And Petrucelli, 4 baskets, 8 points, and they've all been in the paint. Nobody's there to stop him. 4.5 to play and a 7-point lead for the Magic. Levi Randolph straight away. Comes around a pick from Ja'Cory Williams to the right wing. Keeps it, floats it high off the glass, spins off. Tapped out to Gabe York on the push to the left. York coming down the left side. Alley-oop right side, caught by Brown, throws it out front. Hill's gonna shoot a left top 3-ball off the back of the rim, no good. Jeremiah Hill on the miss. Levi Randolph with the left block, muscles it up and in. So Levi Randolph, a layup on the left block and a nifty dish inside, and now Stan Heath calls the timeout for the Magic. 3:56 to play in the first. Magic out in front 20-15 on 99.7 Canton's New Country and the Charge Broadcast Network. Season tickets for the 2019-2020 Canton Charge season are on sale now. Become a member today for just a $50 deposit per seat and attend any remaining 18-19 regular season game for free. That means either Tuesday night or next Saturday. Head over to cantoncharge.com or call 866-444-1944 to speak with a Charge representative and become a member today. 3:56 to play in the first. Magic out in front 20-15. They've led by as many as 9. They've got the basketball moving right to left. Jeremiah Hill's got the basketball in front to Anthony Brown. Brown on the spin to the right top. Going to shoot about a 22-foot jumper from there. Too strong off the back of the rim. High for the rebound. It's Levi Randolph for the Charge. Magic now 8 of 17 from the field. Charge just 7 of 16. Malik Newman on the right top. And away from the basketball. The foul is going to be called. Hand-to-hand combat between Chance Comanche in for the first time. And also for the Magic, Jarquez Smith. Smith picks up the personal foul, his first. Levi Randolph, forecourt to the right. Scoochie Smith at the right elbow, extended, coming down the right side, splits the defense, drops it inside to Comanche coming down the left side, puts it off the glass for 2. A nifty assist for Scoochie Smith, 3:20 to play in the first. 2017 Magic in front. Left of the lanes. Brown coming down the right side, bounces off Blossomgame, high off the glass for 2. Anthony Brown, first 2 points today, pushes the lead back out to 5 for the Magic with 3 minutes to play in the first. Gucci Smith got away with the double dribble. Malik Newman, right wing to Jerron Blossomgame. Settles for the right wing 3 ball. Got it! Jerron Blossomgame, 9 points. First 3 ball this afternoon. His 30th of the season with 2:40 to play. It's a 2-point lead for the Magic. Hill out front hesitates. Goes left wing to York. To Brown, back to York. Straightaway 3 ball, short off the rim. Comanche high for the rebound. Malik Newman, forecourt to the right, at the right elbow. Going to come down to the block, gets cut off. On the baseline, throws it inside to Comanche on the double team to Blossomgame. Levi Randolph steps to his left wing 3 ball. Got another one. Levi Randolph, 8 first quarter points, 2 3 balls. 79 threes for Levi Randolph. And the Charge have their first lead, 23-22. Petrucelli out front with 2 minutes to play in the first. Gabe York at the right elbow, spins, got away with the walk. Jarquez Smith, left wing jump shot, no good. Malik Newman had it and lost it. A little bit of a lazy pass from Scoochie Smith, and the turnover gives it back to the Magic. Petrucelli will take a seat. Gabe York takes a seat. Jay Wright will replace him. And who else came in? Angola's back in for the Magic as well. 1:44 to play in the first. 23-22, Charge out in front. On the weave out front, Anthony Brown coming to the right wing. Cross court, left corner right, going to shoot the 3 ball off the rim, no good. Smith, the offensive rebound, hooks it up on the rim, comes off. The Chance Comanche point blank shot. Jarquez Smith couldn't get it to drop. Malik Newman comes down the lane, left to right, got past the defense, drives and scores. First 2 for Malik Newman. 3-point lead for the Charge, 1:10 to play in the first. Anthony Brown, straightaway 3 ball. Too strong off the rim, another rebound by Chance Comanche. And it's knocked out of bounds. Nope, it's going to be a reach and foul on Jay Wright. That'll be his first, 4th on the Magic. Jerron Blossomgame takes a seat. And Ja'Cory Williams back in. Malik Newman drops it off to Abdul Rahman. He will take his time going left to right through the center floor logo. Right top to Newman, right block. Ja'Cory Williams spins on Brown, elbows him out of the way, force it up with the left hand off the backboard. Muscle move by Ja'Cory Williams gives him 6. Gives the Charge their biggest lead of 5, 27-22, 45 seconds to play in the first. Brown hands back to Angola on the right top. 10 on the shot clock, right of the lane to Brown. Out front to Hill. Hesitates coming down the right side. Double clutch, swatted away and out of bounds by Chance Comanche. Hill was working on Muhammad Ali Abdul-Rahman, and Chance Comanche came out and helped his teammate out and slapped it away. Leaves 2.9 on the shot clock. Forecourt to the left, right corner. On the inside, thrown in when taken away by Levi Randolph on the turnover. Malik Newman quickly into the forecourt to the right. Newman working on Smith. Make it Hill, pardon me. Newman with 8 to the right elbow. Stops, shoots the right top 3 ball. Off the rim, no good. There's Smith with the rebound. Out to Hill coming down the right side. He'll step into a right top 3 ball. Got it! Jeremiah Hill, first points are 3 with 1.2 from 3/4 court. Just over half court, Levi Randolph lets it fly off the rim. He didn't miss it by much. We've played 12 minutes of basketball at the Civic Center. Entering the second, Charge 27, Magic 25 on 99.7 Canton's New Country in the Charge Broadcast Network. Start of the second quarter at the Civic Center. Charge out in front 27-25. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll get you caught up on scores from around the G League from last night. We also have a final in from today as Westchester and Maine went at it at the Crustacean Nation. We'll let you know how that one finished up about 25 minutes ago or so. First quarter, Charge 12 of 22, 54.5%. Magic 5 of 9 from beyond the arc, 55.6%. 9 points for Jerron Blossomgame, the high man for the Charge. They've got the basketball forecourt to the right. Chance Comanche out front. Goes left top, Malik Newman. Newman left of the lane to Ja'Cory Williams, gets inside. Anthony Brown got in the way, and I think Anthony Brown's going to get called for the block. Yes, he did. A little questionable there. Ja'Cory just a little bit out of control, but Anthony Brown certainly was moving. Charge basketball, forecourt to the right on the far side. Isaac Hamilton in for the first time for the Charge. Straight away to Chance Comanche. On the weave out front, Malik Newman. Between his legs, right elbow, right wing, Ja'Cory Williams. Up front, Abdul-Rahman with 5. Coming down the left side, stops. He's got 3, got to do something quick. Straight away, 3 ball to beat the buzzer. Short off the front of the rim, grabbed by Devin Davis to Anthony Brown. First possession of the second quarter for the Magic. Stan Heath standing right in my line of sight, so when you get silence, it's because I just can't see the ball. Left block, Davis, right hand jump hook in the lane is good. Nice move by Devin Davis, 2 baskets. He's got 5 points. 1 minute into quarter number 2, tied at 27. Abdul-Rahman straight away to Comanche. to Malik Newman on the left top. Backs it out. Now goes to work coming down the left side. To the left wing, left corner, shoots the jump shot from there, rattles out, tapped up on the rim twice. Once by Abdul Rahman, once by Comanche, but they wouldn't drop. Magic, forecourt to the left, Anthony Brown, left corner, three ball, rim no good. Abdul Rahman, good box out, grabs the rebound. Stolen away by Brown on the steal, and before he could pass it off, a foul by Abdul Rahman. Otherwise, Brian Angola would have had the easy dunk. So that worked out well for the Charge. Now Ashley Moyer-Gleish having a conversation with Brandon Schwab. Stan Heath looking for a clear path foul that he is not going to get, but the Magic will have the basketball. Stan just puts his hand in his chin in his hand, and we resume action. Magic basketball, forecourt to the left, out front, Jeremiah Hill. Anthony Brown out front, hands back to Wright, over to Angola at the left top. Out front to Jay Wright, left elbow into the lane, had it, lost it, out of bounds, and last touch by Jay Wright. Another turnover by the Magic, gives it back to the Charge. Now with 4 turnovers, they average 14.9, nope, pardon me, wrong one, 15.3 turnovers a game. Good for 6th in the G League due to a great job of taking care of the basketball. Good defense by Jay Wright, forces Muhammad Ali Abdul Rahman into a turnover. As turnover number 5 for the Charge, they average 14.9 turnovers per game, 3rd best in the G League. Jeremiah Hill between the circles straight away. Veers to the left elbow, stops, hooks it out front to Anthony Brown. Working on Abdul Rahman between his legs, spins to the free throw line, coming down the left side, crosses left wing, 3 ball by Jeremiah Hill off the rim, no good. Charge have it. Malik Newman on the right top. Looking for Ja'Cory Williams, finally gets it to him on the right top. Coming down the right side, working on Angola. Double clutch, reverse layup, comes up short, got his own miss, put it up and in. Battled it up and in, Ja'Cory Williams. He was finesse on the first shot, he was muscle on the second. He's got 8. Charge have a 2-point lead. Angola, the free throw line, coming across left to right, forces one up over Chance Comanche, and Comanche's gonna get called for the personal foul. That's the first on Chance Comanche, second on the Charge. Got to put Brian Angola to the free throw line. Gabe York and John Petrucelli at the line, or at the table, ready to come back in at the next dead ball. Angola's free throw to the left, up and in. Angola, an 86.7% free throw shooter. As a team, the Magic second best in the G League, 78.2%. Angola 6'6", 195 from Florida State. Second free throw good as well. 5 points for Brian Angola. 9:10 to play first half. Tied at 29. Scoochie Smith back on the floor for the Charge. On the weave, Ja'Cory Williams to the right elbow. Backs it out with the left hand. Out front to Malik Newman between the circles with 8. Left elbow extended, steps back with 3 into the lane, stops, shoots about a 14-foot jump shot, comes up short, tapped high in the air, run down by Anthony Brown, 3-on-1, alley-oop right side, and he threw that into about the 4th row of the baseline seats, so another turnover by the Magic. Boy, that's an opportunity that you do not want to give away, and Stan Heath is telling Anthony Brown exactly that. When you're up 3-1, you got to play tight-knit basketball and get yourself a basket on that possession. Charge have it back. Forecourt to the right on the weave. Malik Newman out front. Knocked away from behind by Jay Wright. Runs it down forecourt to the left on the left wing. Wide open, shoots the 3 ball from there. Rim no good. Weak side rebound. Finally controlled by Chance Comanche. Baseball pass to Ja'Cory Williams into the forecourt to the right with 8:15 to play in the half. Malik Newman walks into the swashbuckler logo straight away. The right elbow, alley-oops inside to Comanche, into a crowd, knocked away. Grab by the Magic. Jay Wright coming down the right side. Good hustle by Isaac Hamilton. He's a little bit late, and he commits the personal foul. Wright unable to finish off the shot. First on Isaac Hamilton. So Jay Wright will shoot a couple of free throws, 81%. 6'1", 170 from Louisiana Lafayette. Just under 3 points per game. Left foot well behind the right foot. Spins off the rim. And Wukamuche returns for the Magic. Jerron Blossom game and Levi Randolph return for the Charge. 7:59 to play. Now Anthony Brown having a nice conversation with head coach Stan Heath right in front of me. Both are smiling, but I know Stan would still like to have that turnover back. Prefer 2 points, but it is a teaching moment for Stan Heath and Anthony Brown. Stan Heath just explained to Anthony Brown, okay, but if it happens again, I'm gonna go ballistic. That's a teaching moment if I've ever seen one. Angola missed Jay Wright missed the second free throw as well. Levi ran up at the free throw line, back to Blossom game on the right wing. The right elbow looking for somebody, has to throw it out front, stolen away once again by Jay Wright. Tried to save it, couldn't do it. But good hustle by Jay Wright. Good hands by the lady in the yellow sweatshirt to my right. She gobbled that up with no problem. 7:38 to play. Charge get it back. Magic never had possession, so there's just 3.7 on the shot clock. Levi Randolph looking, goes to Comanche at the top of the circle, steps back, 20-foot jumper from there, comes up short, rebounded by Gabe York. On the push to the left elbow, shoots the jumper from there, too strong, high for the rebound is Isaac Hamilton. He will glide into the forecourt to the right, give it to Scoochie Smith coming down the right side, off the glass, no good. Gets knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Magic with 7:20 to play in the first half. Still tied at 29, it is a defenders du jour here at the Civic Center. Magic 16th in the league, averaging just over 109 points a game as Levi Randolph shoots a right top three ball. Three by Randolph. Third of the first half, 11 points. Charged by 2. Petrucelli answers back on the right wing. He's into double figures with 11. That's his first basket outside the paint. Petrucelli 4th in the G League, 46.5% from beyond the arc. Levi Randolph 6th in the league, 45%. They both traded 3 balls on those possessions. Blossom game in the lane, right hand jump hook short. Rebounded by Jeremiah Hill. Gabe York coming down the right side into the lane to Petrucelli. Free throw line straight away. Got away with the walk, did Jeremiah Hill. Davis on the right wing, gets it inside to Petrucelli on the right block, forced up another one, didn't get it. Onwukamuche muscled it up, didn't get it. A weak side rebound, Jerron Blossom game. 6.5 to play first half, tied 32. Scoochie Smith on the left wing, left block, forced it up and in over Hill. Scoochie Smith, first 2 points. A strong drive down the left side. 34-32 Charge coming up on the 6-minute mark of the first half. Jeremiah Hill out front, spins on Scoochie Smith coming down the right side, gets cut off on the right block, skips it out to Davis. Left wing Petrucelli. Left block to Onwukamuche, back to Petrucelli, reverse layup left to right. John Petrucelli, 13 points, already has surpassed his season's average of 11.5 per game. Levi Randolph left of the lane. Now on the left top, getting a pick from Comanche into the lane. Goes for the slam, didn't get it. Davis was there for a challenge, and we're gonna get a timeout on the floor. Our first mandatory of the second quarter. 5:38 to play, first half. Charge and Magic tied at 34 on 99.7 Canton's New Country and the Charge Broadcast Network. Become a member of Charge Nation. Memberships start at $10 and include exclusive benefits, access, and flexible payment options. Sign up now and start taking advantage of the benefits today, including members-only Meet the Team events. For more information, call 866-444-1944 or visit CantonCharge.com. 5:38 to play first half. Charge and Magic tied at 34. The game has been tied on 5 occasions. Just one lead change here in the ball game here in the first half. 13 points for John Petrucelli, 6 of 7 from the field. 11 for Levi Randolph, 3 of 4 3 balls. Magic basketball, forecourt to the left. Gabe York out front between the circles to Nwukamuche, back to York coming down the right side, drives and scores off the backboard. Gabe York got past the defense, puts up points number 7 and 8 with 5:15 to play. 2-point lead for the Magic. Out front, Jerron Blossom game. Puts it on the floor, bangs off Angola, coming down the right side, spins out on Nwukamuche, turns back, forced it up on, barely touching the rim, but Nwukamuche gets called for the personal foul. That'll be his second. A Jerron Blossom game. Go to the free throw line first time today, 65.1%. For the Charge, their first free throws of the ball game. As the team, they shoot 73.4%, 18th in the G League. Yesterday, Jerron, 42 minutes, 28 points as the first free throw goes up and in. Just one shy of his season high of 29 versus Fort Wayne. He was 11 of 23 from the floor, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 block shots. Quite an effort for the 6'7" forward from Clemson. Second free throw good as well. 11 points for Jerron Blossom game. Game's tied at 36 with 5 minutes to play in the first half. Magic basketball, forecourt to the left. Petrucelli wheels it out front. Skips it left wing to Angola to York. Comes into the lane, stops, put it up with the left hand on the rim, in and foul. Late whistle, but Scoochie Smith got a piece. Gabe York double figures with 10. He will look for 11 at the line. First down, Scoochie Smith, Charge over the limit, but York is shooting free throws anyway. Gabe York, 10 points, averages 16 points per game, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. 6'3", 190 from Arizona. Free throw bounces all over the place and falls in. 11 for Gabe York. 3-point lead for the Magic with 4:45 to play in the half. Blossom game out front between the circles. Hands back to Newman between the circles now. Veers to the right wing. Out front the Blossom game back to Newman. Going to work with 5. Splits the defense. Comes up with the left hand on the right side of the glass. Laid it up and in. Second basket for Malik Newman gives him 4. 39-38. Magic out in front. Gabe York to a cutting Angola. Left block. Pumps. Goes right corner. And we got a travel on Brian Angola. Thought he came to a good stop, but official Chris Merlot didn't see it that way, so the turnover gives it back to the Magic. And Devin Davis will have to wait for the next dead ball before he can come in for the Magic. Scoochie Smith will walk it forecourt to the right. Coming up on the 4-minute mark of the first half. Scoochie coming right down the lane. Nobody there. High off the glass for 2. Scoochie Smith found the seam. He just accelerated and took it right to the glass. 4 minutes to play. Charge back on top, 40-39. Brown to right elbow extended. Alley-oops inside to Nwukamuche. Levi Randolph helps out. Good ball movement. Brown right top, 3 ball. Ricochets left side off the rim. Randolph the rebound to Malik Newman. Coming down the right side. Left of the lane now to Blossom game. Steps back, shoots the 3 from there. Short off the rim. Good rebound by Levi Randolph. Right top, Scoochie Smith going to shoot a 3. Rim no good. Rebounded by Anthony Brown. Drops it back to York. York on the push. Looking right side. Knocked away, stolen by Scoochie Smith. Blossom game in front of the pack. Drives on the rim, in and foul. Jerron Blossom game 13 will look for 14 at the line as Brian Angola was late. And he didn't get enough of Blossom game, so Jerron laid it up and in. He will look for point number 14 on the free throw line where he made 2 just moments ago here in the second quarter. Jerron did not play against the Magic in the first meeting. He's with the Cavaliers at the time. For the season, 16.9 points, 6.5 rebounds, 2 assists per game. Free throw is right there 14 points for Jerron Blossom game. 3:15 to play first half. Charge by 4. Their biggest lead has been 5. Angola out front, cross the lane. Right top 3 ball, Brown again. This one rattles out. Kicked out by Petrucelli to York. He'll step to his left. Left top 3 ball, rim no good. Kicked around and finally controlled by Randolph. Charge on the push left to right. Malik Newman steps into a left top 3 ball. Short off the rim. Slapped out front by Ja'Cory Williams to Randolph. Behind his back. Newman going to try another left wing 3. This one's off the rim to Gabe York. A couple of opportunities. Charge couldn't cash in. And Stan Heath and the Magic call the timeout. 2:41 to play in the half. Charge in front 43-39 on 99.7 Canton's New Country in the Charge Broadcast Network. Hey, don't forget to download the Canton Charge smartphone app for news, scores, stats, tickets, and a whole lot more, all while listening to the Charge right from your phone. It's free, fast, and easy. So go to the App Store and download it today. Charge shorthanded today. No Sir Dominic Pointer, no Dangadell, and no Kobe Simmons, while the Magic shorthanded as well. No Emil Jefferson, Troy Copane, or Antonio Campbell. So it's been a slugfest between the two teams. Charge a 4-point lead. They've led by as many as 5. Magic have led by as many as 9. Magic will have the basketball moving right to left. Anthony Brown drops it off to Brian Angola. Full court straight away to Davis back in. Looking for Petrucelli, can't get it to him. He's right of the lane, Davis. Out front to Gabe York on the weave. On the double team, looking for somebody. Underhand scoops it. Brown coming down the left side, skips it back to Angola. York, great ball movement. Petrucelli steps to his left. Blocked again by Jerron Blossom game. Oh my goodness, Jerron again came out of nowhere. Magic got it back on the inside. Devin Davis got it and tried to force it up, and he was fouled. But how about the hustle and athleticism of Jerron Blossom game? He did that yesterday. Seems to come out of nowhere on the perimeter shooter and able to get a piece of the basketball for a block shot. Devin Davis to the line, first time today. First one goes up and in. Davis 75% from the line. He is 6'6", 228 from Houston. An affiliate player for the Orlando Magic. Second free throw line to the left, nothing but net. 7 points for Devin Davis. He averages 5.8 per game. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Charge 43-41. Scoochie Smith, right elbow extended, backs it out. Looks, two-man pass out to Ja'Cory Williams. Looks inside to Jerron Blossom game. Off his fingertips, grabbed by Gabe York with 2 minutes to play in the half. Magic looking to tie or take the lead. Petrucelli on the right wing, forecourt to the left. To Davis at the right elbow, back to Brown, right top, 3-ball, nestles into the net. Anthony Brown, second basket, first 3-ball, his 35th of the season. Magic on top, 44-43, 1:40 to play in the half. Scoochie Smith bounces right of the lane to Levi Randolph. Had it, lost it out of bounds. And Ashley Moyer-Gleish is going to say that it was last touched by Brian Angola. Sure looked like it slipped through the fingertips of Levi Randolph, but the Charge will keep possession. Levi gets it in the right corner to Malik Newman. 8 on the shot clock. Working on Petrucelli. Out front, Blossom game. Steps back, got to go quick. Scoochie Smith, left tap three ball, no good. Rebounded by Devin Davis. Anthony Brown crosses over left to right, out front to Angola, right top. Three ball, yep. Brian Angola, 7 points, his second three ball today. I'll tell you what, the Magic, they have no problem shooting it from beyond the arc. As we said, first in the G League, shooting over 37%. Today, they are 8 of 19, 42%. That's helped them out to a 4-point lead. Scoochie Smith drops it. Ja'Cory Williams into the lane, high off the backboard, and they're going to wave off the basket. Offensive foul on Ja'Cory Williams. Charge over the limit. No team foul for Ja'Cory. That will be his second personal foul. Devin Davis took a real shot. He's still shaking off the cobwebs. We are going to look for a possible flagrant foul, says crew chief Ashley Moyer-Gleish. That will allow me to get you caught up on a couple of scores, as we are not the only game underway. As a matter of fact, we've got a final from earlier today, as the Knicks went into Maine and knocked off Red Claws 115 to 106. I'll give you the particulars of that one coming up at halftime. 2:28 to play in Erie. The Bayhawks all over the visiting Go-Go, 56-37. 2:20 to play in the first half. Nets trailing the visiting Wolves 60-57. Later tonight, Texas is at Northern Arizona. Common foul after the review. So the foul on the floor has been confirmed as such. So you wave off the basket, and the Magic will get the basketball back with 49.4 seconds to play. In the first half, they've got a 4-point lead. They have led by as many as 9. Magic shooting just 39% from the field, but again, 8 of 19 from beyond the arc. Angola straight away to Gabe York. Good pass inside to Davis, right block, forced it off the glass on the rim a couple of times and falls in. Devin Davis now 9 points. Charge find themselves down 6 with 30 seconds to play in the half. Malik Newman out front looking for Randolph, gets it to him in the center floor logo. 10 on the shot clock, forecourt to the right. Comes down the lane, stops, turns, shoots the fadeaway 14-footer, no good. Davis the rebound. Snatches it, drops it off to Brian Angola. Shot clock is off. Magic can shoot for the final time here in the half with 10 seconds to play. Angola coming to the right top. Out front to Brown. Crosses over into the lane, drives, double clutch, forced it off the left side of the glass. Tough shot, Anthony Brown. He's got 7. Malik Newman won't even shoot it. And a strong close to the second quarter by the Magic has given them a 51-43 lead. Again, Charge led by 5, Magic led by 9 early. Charge had a 4-point lead, and unofficially they went on about a 9-0 run to close out the quarter. They will go to the break with an 8-point lead, 51-43. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back, get into the box score, and give you some scores from around the G League. That's all coming up next on 99.7 Canton's New Country and the Charge Broadcast Network. Welcome back to the Canton Civic Center. Halftime, Magic in front of the Charge, 51-43. I want to welcome in all of our listeners on 99.7, Canton's new country, the Charge mobile app, and everybody watching on Facebook Live as the Magic again finish the second quarter strong, and they've got the 8-point lead. They are not the only game in town, however, so there are some games taking place as we speak. We've got a final from earlier today, but we will take you around the NBA G League with games from last night as Grand Rapids, they were winners at Delaware, 120-115. Svi Mikulik had Mikulik. I know how to pronounce his name. Why am I drawing him? Svi had 21 points. Grand Rapids 39-27 advantage in the fourth quarter to improve to 24-20, keeping pace with first place Windy City in the Central Division. Shake Milton had 23 for the Bluecoats in the loss. Windy City stayed in front of Grand Rapids with the 113-107 win at Greensboro. Walter Lemon Jr., 24 points, 11 assists. Jakar Sampson had 29 points, 12 rebounds. Windy City 25-20. JP Makura had 22 points for the Greensboro Swarm, who are still in the hunt at 22-22 for a playoff spot. Austin all over visiting Stockton, 128-104. Stockton had a 37-13 fourth quarter advantage, got 22 from John Holland. The Kings dropped their third straight game. They are now 3.5 behind Santa Cruz for the top spot in the Pacific Division. Daniel Oshefu had 27. Stockton will be at the Civic Center on Tuesday night. Final in Rio Grande Valley, the Vipers all over Sioux Falls, 133-120. Vipers 32-15, have won 3 straight. They are the number 1 seed in the Western Division. Skyforce dropped their 7th consecutive game, but they did get 22 points and a career-high 17 rebounds from former Canton Charge center Emmanuel Terry. Other final from last night, the Clippers knocked off the visiting Lakers 122-110. Clippers now 23-21. They remain in the hunt for a playoff spot. Got 34-11 from Jonathan Motley. South Bay drops to 17-27. They got 21, 7 rebounds, 6 assists from Justin Harper. Now games today, final from earlier today. Westchester went into Maine, knocked off the Red Claws 115-106. Westchester now 28-18, got 22 from Billy Garrett, as Westchester trying to keep pace with Long Island for the top spot in the Atlantic Division. Games underway, halftime in Erie. Bayhawks 12-point lead on the Go-Go, 58-46. 2-point lead for the Nets at home at halftime over the visiting Wolves, 67-65. Matter of fact, Darius Johnson Odom set a new Wolves record for most points in a single season, surpassing that of Damian Wilkins from a couple of seasons back. And the late game later today has Texas at the Northern Arizona Suns. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at the box score, as at halftime, it's the Magic out in front of the Charge, 51-43 on 99.7 Canton's New Country and the Charge Broadcast Network. Back at the Canton Civic Center, before we get into the box score, let's pause for station identification on the Canton Charge Broadcast Network. Halftime from the Canton Civic Center. Magic in front of the Charge, 51-43. Scott Zerla with you. Glad you are with us for Sunday afternoon basketball. Let's get into the box score. Get you caught up on the first half. If you're just joining us, Charge led at 27-25 after the first quarter, but a 26-16 second quarter by the Magic has given them the 8-point lead. The Magic closed out the second quarter on a 12-0 run to take command and take this 8-point lead. Matching the teams, Magic not shooting it all that great, 19 of 45 for just over 42%, but they have hit 8 of 19 three balls for 42.1%. They have hit 5 of 7 free throws. Charge 18 of 43, a tick under 42%, just 4 of 14 three balls. They have hit all 3 of their free throws. Both teams have 25 rebounds, 15 assists on 19 made field goals by the Magic. They move the ball very well. That's why they get a lot of open shots. Turnovers, Magic have 7, has cost them 5. The Charge have 9, has cost them 11. 2 players in double figures for the Magic. John Petrucelli has 13 points on 6 of 9 from the floor. He's got 3 rebounds. 11 points for Gabe York, 4 of 8 from the field. They've also got 9 points from Devin Davis, 6 rebounds, 8 points for Brian Angola. For the Charge, 2 players in double figures. Jerron Blossom game, 14 points on 5 of 10 from the field with 5 rebounds. 11 points for Levi Randolph, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. He has 4 rebounds as well. Also, Ja'Cory Williams has 8 points on 4 of 6 shooting and 4 rebounds. It all adds up to a Magic lead of 51-43 at the half. And for more stats on the first half, make sure you go to CantonCharge.com or the Charge mobile app. Need to take one more timeout. When we come back, we'll have the second half play-by-play between the Magic and the Charge. That's coming up next on 99.7 Canton's New Country, the Charge Broadcast Network. You got the best. How about that? I remembered the stats. Yeah. Loving you, baby. Lick it up. Start of the second half from the Canton Civic Center. Magic out in front of the Charge, 51-43. Magic will be in the road white uniforms with the blue letters and numbers, blue trim. Charge in the home wine uniforms, the navy blue numbers and the gold letters and the gold side trim. Players' names under the players' numbers here in the G League. Of course, the swashbuckler center floor logo and the Sugardale logo across the stomach of the Charge uniform. Today's officials: Brandon Schwab, Chris Merlot, and Ashley Moyer-Gleish is today's crew chief. Charge will begin the second half with the basketball. And much like yesterday, second half, Malik Newman will get the start in the second half in place of Muhammad Ali Abdul-Rahman. Scoochie Smith got it. Goes right top on the far side to Newman. Right of the lane to Blossom Game, faces up on Davis. Magic back to the original starting five, works into the lane, skips it left corner, Scoochie Smith, left top, Levi Randolph with two. Got to let fly the three ball. Good idea, nailed another one. 14 points for Levi Randolph, surpassing his season's average of 13.3 per game. Just like that, Charge back down by 5, 30 seconds into the third quarter. Charge double teaming to begin the second half on Gabe York out front. Steps into a left top three ball, slides off the rim, rebounded by Ja'Cory Williams. Ja'Cory now 8 points, 5 rebounds. Levi Randolph at the right block, forces up on Petrucelli, didn't get it, but Petrucelli with the reach-in foul. Be the first on the Magic, first on Petrucelli, and the first free throws of the afternoon for Levi Randolph, who is 76.7% from the line. 6'6", 210 from Alabama, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds in the first meeting back on January the 23rd. First free throw goes up and in. Levi, 14 points yesterday with 8 rebounds, 2 assists in the win over Wisconsin. Second free throw good as well, 16 for Levi Randolph. Charge open up the second half on a 5-0 run, down 51-48, 1 minute into the third. Petrucelli skips it right wing. York gonna fire up the three ball, nothing but net. Well done, Gabe York. Boy, stepped right into that. His third three of the day. He's got 14 points, lead right back to 6. Scoochie Smith on the right top, straight away to Williams. Forecourt to the left. Hands back to Randolph. Another straightaway three. This one's short off the rim, tapped around, finally controlled by Davis and the Magic. Bounces it left side. Petrucelli comes down, spins it off the glass on the left drive. And Petrucelli now with 15 points. Malik Newman, the right elbow out front. The Scoochie Smith back to Newman on the right top. Right lane to Blossom Game on the right block. Gets Davis out of the way, tosses it off the window. Jerron Blossom Game, 16 points. Both teams seem to be playing in spurts. They'll go moments where they just can't buy a basket, and then in the next moment, everybody's scoring. 2 minutes in, third quarter, Davis out front. Cut off at the free throw line, steps back for a 20-foot jumper off the rim, no good. High for the rebound, Blossom Game. Jerron now 16 points and 6 rebounds. Jerron Blossom Game coming down the right side. Floater with the Euro step. Back-to-back baskets where Blossom Game gives him 18. 9:35 to play third quarter. Charge down by 4. Angola. Cross court. Petrucelli thought about the three. Steps into a jump shot. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded Ja'Cory Williams. Cut off in the backcourt on the double team. Has it knocked away. Stolen by Angola. Right corner. Petrucelli shoots and scores from 3. Good defense by the Magic. They convert it to 3 points. Petrucelli's second three ball today, and he's got 18. And lead is back to 7 for the Magic, coming up on the 9-minute mark of the third. Scoochie Smith out front, weaves his way to the right elbow, to the right block, spins. He's right top to Malik Newman. Guarded by York, goes to work, coming down the left elbow, shoots the jump shot from there, wide right off the rim. Stabbing the rebound is Brian Angola for the Magic. Quickly into the forecourt, left corner. Gabe York, the three ball. Nope, slapped off the glass by Petrucelli. And a loose ball foul is going to be called against the Magic. And it's going to be on Petrucelli, I believe. I think Ashley Moyer-Gleish put up the 5 and the 2. Yep, That'll be his second. Scoochie Smith's got it, looks over at Nate Ranking in the charge to get the call on this trip. Forecourt to the left. Ja'Cory Williams on the left wing to the elbow across the lane. Right corner, Malik Newman wide open. Three ball is going to be short. Rebounded by Regis Onwukamuche. Brian Angola, 8.5 to play third quarter. Angola, right wing to Davis to a cutting John Petrucelli. Threw it a little too crisp. Stolen away by Scoochie Smith. Left wing, Levi Randolph, wide open three ball. Levi Randolph nails another one. Fifth of the ball game. He's got 19 points. 82 made threes for Levi Randolph, 45% from the arc. He is better than that after today, as he has hit 5 of his 7 attempts. York, right wing, right elbow, bounces right block to Davis, spins, drop step, lays it off the backboard. Good move. Devin Davis double figures with 11. 7:45 to play in the third. 6-point lead for the Magic. Blossom game. Hands back to Newman. Straightaway Ja'Cory Williams to Randolph. Another straightaway three. This one's too strong off the back of the rim. York in front of the pack, intended for Angola. Knocked down by Levi Randolph. No foul. Right wing, three ball, Scoochie Smith. Great rotation, and he hit nothing but net. 7 for Scoochie Smith, his first three ball today. 61-58. Magic in front, and Onwukamuche out front. On the weave, hands back to Angola. To the free throw line, coming down the left side. Forced it up with the left hand, didn't get it, but a foul is going to be called. Foul is on Ja'Cory Williams. So Brian Angola will go back to the line, 2 for 2 today. He's got 7 points. Averages 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists per game. Free throw line to the right. Bounces it in. Muhammad Ali Abdul-Rahman returns, replacing Malik Newman. Brian Angola, number 1 in the G League with steal to turnover ratio, 1.57. He has 47 steals, just 30 turnovers. Second free throw good as well. 5 minutes into quarter number 3. Magic by 5. Left block, Levi Randolph had it and knocked out of bounds by Brian Angola, and Nate Rankin calls a timeout. 6:58 to play third quarter. Magic in front, 63-58 on 99.7 Canton's New Country and the Charge Broadcast Network. Do you want to connect even more with the Charge? If so, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and follow us on Twitter today and get access to exclusive photos, team updates, contests, giveaways, and more. Don't forget you can also follow me on Twitter at ZManCabs. 6:58 to play in the third. Magic in front, 63-58. Charge have outscored the Magic here in the third, 15-12. Charge shooting 44%. Magic 43.4. 10 three balls by the Magic. Charge starting to catch up. They've got 7, courtesy of 5 from 3 by Randolph. Chance Comanche back in for the Charge. They've got the basketball forecourt to the left. Abdul-Rahman back in as well. 5 on the shot clock. Left of the lane. Scoochie Smith gets knocked to the floor as Regis and Wukamuche tried to help out on the screen and roll. A little bit late. And Wukamuche picks up his third. Magic pick up their third. That'll quickly bring back to the table Jarquez Smith. And Wukamuche sits down scoreless. Smith back in scoreless as well. First game for the Magic for Jarquez Smith. Blossom game left of the lane. Levi Randolph working on Petrucelli, hooks it out front. Blossom game straight away 3 ball. Nothing but net. Jerron Blossom game 21 points. His second 3 ball today, 6:35 to play. 63-61 Magic. Gabe York out front between the circles. Around a pick from Davis. Cut off by Blossom game. Back to Davis on the switch. Back to York straight away. Pumps. Comes to the left elbow. Coming down the left side. Floats with the left hand. Off the glass. Nope. Tapped high into the air and it drops in. Oh my goodness. Courtesy of Jarquez Smith. Boy, he just slapped it up into the air and it came straight back down through the net. 4-point lead for the Magic as we have reached the midway point of the third quarter. Scoochie Smith cross court into the right corner to Blossom game into the lane. Goes with the right hand slam. Didn't get it, but he is fouled on the drive. Could be any number of people. It's going to be on Petrucelli. Tell you what, give Petrucelli credit. At 6'4", he went up and challenged the ultra athletic 6'7" Blossom game. And Jerron will go to the free throw line where today he is 3 for 3, 21 points. Again, 28 points. Whoop, they're going to switch the foul to Devin Davis now. Jerron again had 28 points yesterday. So again, he's chasing the season high, 29 versus Fort Wayne earlier in the year. First free throw goes up and in. Jerron, one of the two-way players for the Charge, signed on December the 2nd. Originally the second round pick of the San Antonio Spurs back in 2015, the number 59 overall selection. Out of Clemson where he played 4 years for the Tigers. Second free throw, front rim, back rim comes off to Smith. 5:50 to play third quarter, 3-point lead for the Magic. Jeremiah Hill back for the Magic, shoots a straightaway 20-foot jump shot, rattled it in. He's got 2 baskets, 5 points. Scoochie Smith on the right wing, right corner, shoots the fadeaway jumper from there. It's going to be an air ball. On the floor, run down by Petrucelli, quickly on the push to the right. 5.5 to play third quarter. Petrucelli wheels out front to the right elbow and a reach and foul on the Charge. Based on his reaction, it's going to be an Abdul Rahman, and it is. For Muhammad Ali, that will be his second on the Charge. Scoochie Smith takes a seat, replaced by Malik Newman. Scoochie sits down with 7, Malik back in with 4. Of course, Malik coming off that 32-point explosion versus the Herd yesterday afternoon. That coming off the 30-point explosion Monday at Long Island. Petrucelli out front. Anthony Brown back for the Magic at the free throw line. Had it, lost it, stolen by Levi Randolph behind his back to the right elbow. Going to keep it, come down the right side with the left hand. Nope. Follow slam by Comanche. Nope. Levi Randolph gets it back and he'll bring it to the right wing out front to Newman. Levi Randolph looking for Blossom game on the right block. On the double team, drops inside. Comanche went for the slam and he is fouled by Anthony Brown. Good patience, good ball movement by the Charge. Anthony Brown's second personal foul, 5th on the Magic. They are now over the limit. So Chance Comanche will shoot a couple of free throws. He's got 2 points back in the first quarter. For the season, Comanche 78.6%. First one up and in. 9 minutes yesterday, just 1 point, but he did have 4 rebounds as he got into early foul trouble battling Christian Wood and Siobhan Thompson. Quickly to the table, and Wukamuche back. And he will replace Smith. One big for the next. Now Brown and Wukamuche will switch positions on the free throw lane. Comanche again, free throw line to the left. Too strong off the back of the rim, rebounded by Jeremiah Hill. Just under 5 minutes to play third quarter. 4-point lead for the Magic. Hill at the left wing, shoots a 15-foot jumper from there. This one rattles out, slapped out by Wukamuche. To York, right corner, Petrucelli fires right block on Wukamuche. Tries to throw it out front, stolen by Blossom game. 3-on-3, Blossom game, right down the lane, Euro step, floater, back rim no good, taps up his own miss, didn't get it, grabs his own miss, muscled it up, didn't get it. Gets pushed out to Randolph on the left wing. 3, no good. Weak side rebound. Comanche to Randolph with the right hand. Tomahawk slam. Oh, muscles it up after hammering it home. And coming right back is Petrucelli down the right side. He scores and draws the foul. He's got 20. We'll look for 21 at the line. Levi Randolph, though, he certainly put an exclamation point on his 19th or his 20th and 21st point of the day. Ferocious slam. He's such a sweet shooter from the outside. You don't expect it. He's such a nice guy. And then when he comes in and he dunks something like that, you're caught so completely off guard. Petrucelli's free throw is good. 4:10 to play. Back to a 5-point lead for the Magic. Levi Randolph left of the lane, working on Petrucelli. Into the lane, drives, off the glass, 2 more. Levi Randolph going to work. He's got 23, chasing down his season's high of 28. York out front to Brown. At the left elbow, and a foul is going to be called away from the basketball. And the foul is going to be on Jerron Blossom Game for the hold. First on Jerron, 4th on the charge. Scoochie Smith back in for Canton, replacing Chance Comanche. Forecourt to the right. Just to my right, Gabe York will inbound for the Magic. Straight away to Jeremiah Hill coming down the right side. Floats it off the wrong leg, off the backboard for 2 more. 7 points for Jeremiah Hill. 5 here in the quarter. 3:40 to play. 5-point lead for the Magic. Levi Randolph on the right top, forecourt to the left. Levi on the right wing. In the corner, steps back. Back to Scoochie Smith coming down the right side on Petrucelli. Euro steps. Petrucelli got all ball. Goes to Malik Newman to Blossom Game. Across the lane left to right. Forces up the floater. Got it to go! And a reach and foul's going to go with it. How about that shot by Blossom Game? He's got 24. We'll look for 25 at the line. Davis back. Angola back. York takes a seat, as does Onwukamuche. So again, 28 for Blossom Game yesterday. This free throw can give him 25. Ja'Cory Williams takes a look and grabs Levi Randolph with a well-deserved rest. 29 minutes for Levi. 23 points, 5 3-balls, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Blossom Game, free throw line to the left. Snaps it up, drops it in. 25 for Jerron Blossom Game. 3:20 to play, 3rd quarter. 72-70, Lakeland out in front. Petrucelli on the left top, forecourt to the right. Left of the lane to Davis. Looks out front to Brown. Brown working on Blossom Game. Left of the lane to Davis. Drops up, had it, lost it out of bounds. They'll say last touched by the Charge with 4.3 seconds on the shot clock. Now Jay Wright will come in to replace John Petrucelli for the final 3 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Jeremiah Hill, left wing. Angola turns and shoots a left wing 3-ball, too strong. Blossom Game, another rebound. He's got 25 points, 9 boards. Chasing triple-double number 3. Blossom Game coming down the left side. High off the backboard for 2 more. 27 for Blossom Game. Stan Heath has said, I've seen enough. Calls a timeout, 2:47 to play in the 3rd. 72 for the Charge, 72 for the Magic on 99.7 Canton's New Country and the Charge Broadcast Network. And when the Charge win, you win. Every time the Charge win at home, go to any Jersey Sports Grill location within the next 3 days to receive 20% off your entire food purchase. Just show your Serve of the Charge post on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter to redeem. Alcohol and daily specials are excluded. Jersey's, Canton's best stop in town for food, fun, and entertainment. 2:47 to play, third quarter. Charge have outscored the Magic by 8 here in the third quarter to tie the ball game at 72 with 2:47 to play. 27 points for Jerron Blossom game on 10 of 18. Levi Randolph 23 on 5 of 9 from beyond the arc. Jeremiah Hill straight away to Brown. Jab steps, working on Malik Newman. Directs traffic on the right wing to Davis. Cut off, looking for help. Right corner to Brown with 3. On the block, stops, shoots the baseline jumper across the rim. Weak side rebound, Jerron Blossom game. Jerron now with his third double-double with the Charge. 27 points, 10 rebounds. We've still got a quarter to play. Blossom game out top. On the right, gonna step into a 3 ball. Off the back of the rim, no good. Ball bounces around, finally picked up by the Magic on the push left to right. Angola coming down the left side, stops to Davis in the lane, turns, blocked away by Ja'Cory Williams from behind on the right block. Under 2 to play, third quarter. Cross-court chest pass, Ja'Cory Williams to Newman. Back to Ja'Cory, coming down the lane, forced up with the left hand, rattled out. Rebounded by Davis and the Magic. Hill, right wing to Jay Wright, right of the lane, straight away. Hill gonna shoot a 3 ball, got it. Jeremiah Hill stops the bleeding for the Magic. 2 3 balls, he's got 10 points. 90 seconds and counting in the third. 75-72 Lakeland. Abdul Rahman goes left of the lane for Blossom game, working on Brown. Puts his left shoulder into him, here comes the double team. Skips it to Scoochie Smith, steps back, goes right wing, 3 ball, Newman, got it! Malik Newman, first 3 ball today, he's got 7, ties the game at 75. 1 minute to play in the third. Davis coming down the right side, hands it back to Wright, who gets tied up with Scoochie Smith. Scoochie on his backside, looks up at crew chief Ashley Moyer-Gleish. I don't think he's wondering what he did. I think he's kind of wondering why it was called. But he did get caught up with Jay Wright, and Wright will go to the free throw line. Missed 2 back in the second quarter. Free throw line to the right. Rattles out. So Ashley Moyer-Gleish now explaining to Scoochie what she saw and why she called it. Scoochie still pleading his case. Wright misses another free throw, 0 for 4, tapped around, and finally controlled by the Charge. And Jerron Blossom game, under a minute to play. Game tied at 75. Magic from the free throw line. Now 8 of 12, all 4 misses by Jay Wright. Malik Newman coming down the lane. Underhand scoop, reverse, right to left, spins it off the glass. Malik Newman with 9. Hill crosses into the lane, skids to a stop. Into the lane, they leave him alone. He turns, floats, and scores. Jeremiah Hill, 12 points, 9 here in the third quarter, tied at 77. Smith out front for the Charge, forecourt to the left, coming down the right side. Tosses left top, Abdul Rahman into the lane, crosses over, drops it, picks it up, can't catch his own pass, and is called for the travel. Was looking to drop it off to Ja'Cory Williams, I believe, but I don't think Ja'Cory saw it coming. He caught his own pass, and that is a no-no for the Charge. Now that is turnover number 11. Magic have the final 15 seconds of the quarter to try to take the lead. We're tied at 77. Jeremiah Hill straightaway to Brown. Steps for a straightaway 3 ball. Nothing but net. Anthony Brown double figures with 10, his second 3 ball today. Charge have 3.8 seconds to finish up the period. Abdul Rahman at the half-court stripe, straight away, stops, shoots the fading jumper to the right. Going to be an air ball, and we have played 3 quarters of basketball at the Canton Civic Center. Through 3, Magic 80, Charge 77 on 99.7 Canton's New Country and the Charge Broadcast Network. Start of the fourth quarter from the Canton Civic Center. Magic out in front, 80-77. Charge shooting 43%, 46% for the Magic. Lakeland 12, 3 balls charged with 9. 20 points for John Petrucelli, leading the way for the Magic, who have 6 players in double figures charged, 2 players in double figures, 27 and 11 from Jerron Blossomgame, 23 from Levi Randolph. Magic have the basketball forecourt to the right. John Petrucelli on the right wing, the right block, throws it back out front to Jeremiah Hill. Anthony Brown working on Levi Randolph, into the lane, left to right, stops, forced it up, and put it in. Levi Randolph got a piece of that, but Anthony Brown stuck with it. Re-grabbed it, put it up and in. He's got 12. Lead is back to 5 for the Magic. They have led by as many as 9. The Charge have had as much of a 5-point advantage. Scoochie Smith, forecourt to the left for the Canton Charge. We've got Randolph between the circles straight away, goes back to Scoochie. Left elbow crosses on Petrucelli, had it lost, picked up by Brown. Tries to pass off to Petrucelli, and on the pass, a foul is going to be called on a reach-in on the Charge, and that's going to be on Muhammad Ali Abdul-Rahman. That'll be his 3rd personal. First in the quarter for the Charge. Magic basketball, forecourt to the right. Right free throw line extended. Jeremiah Hill will inbound for Lakeland. It's out front to Devin Davis, hands back to Hill. Thought about the long 3, goes to the right wing instead, backs it out. Right corner, Angola, right block to Davis on the double team. Hill, right top, long 3 ball. Too strong, long rebound comes out to Ja'Cory Williams a minute into the fourth quarter. Abdul-Rahman straight away to Smith. Left wing, Malik Newman. Left baseline, back to Levi Randolph. Back to Newman, left corner. He's got the wide open 3 ball, comes up short. He keeps the ball alive with the tip, but it goes right to Petrucelli and the Magic on the push to the right. Left wing. Right corner, Angola. Thought about the 3 steps to his left. Goes right block, Anthony Brown. Working on the smaller Scoochie Smith. Got the mismatch, works on him. Stops to a cutting Petrucelli. Threw it away. Grabbed by Ja'Cory Williams coming down the right side. Has it knocked away on the good hustle by Brian Angola from behind. And out of bounds. Charge will keep possession with 19 on the shot clock. Forecourt to the left, right of the basket. Levi Randolph will inbound. Goes right wing to Scoochie Smith. Goes back to Levi on the right wing. Wide open 3 ball. Nails another one. Levi Randolph. 26 points. He's got 6 3 balls. And the Charge cut it down to 2. 82-80. Jeremiah Hill to Anthony Brown on the left top, forecourt to the right. On the left wing, steps back, now crosses it to Petrucelli at the right elbow, drives right down the right block, drives and scores. Petrucelli, 23 points, has more than doubled his season's average of 11. Been very aggressive today. Scoochie, left wing, Levi Randolph to the free throw line, backs it out between the circles. 9.5 to play. Coming down the right side, Levi hooks it to Ja'Cory Williams, left block, floats across the lane, puts it off the backboard for 2 more. Double figures for Ja'Cory, gives him 10. 2-point lead for the Magic. Petrucelli swung his elbow through and caught a piece of Levi Randolph's chin. Angola, left top, 3 ball, too strong, flat-footed rebound by Scoochie Smith to Malik Newman. 3 minutes into the third. Malik Newman across the lane, left to right, has it blocked away from behind, but a foul is going to be called on the Magic. 21 is Anthony Brown. His 3rd first on the Magic. Malik Newman will go to the free throw line. Malik 6 straight games in double figures, and he can make it 7 in a row, which he does with that first free throw. Averaging 19.8 points and 53% shooting since the All-Star break in the last 6 games. On the season, he's raised his average to 11.5 points per game. Had 24 points in the first meeting against Lakeland on 10 of 14 shooting. He had 4 3 balls in that game. Second free throw good as well, 11 points for Malik Newman. 3 minutes into the fourth quarter, we are tied at 84. Petrucelli on the left top. Nobody covers him. Shoots the three. Slides off the rim. One-handed rebound by Malik Newman and a loose ball foul on Nwukamuche. Regis Nwukamuche cannot believe he committed the foul. He's the only Magic player in the area. He's amazed that he's the guilty party. Buddy, you're the only guy there. It's you or it's nobody. And no player has ever committed a foul, but my goodness. There were 3 charged players. There was him, and he can't understand why he was called for the foul.
Oh, backdoor cut.
Out front, Malik Newman on the left top. Straight away. Right top, Blossom game. Back to Newman. Straight away. 3 ball. Short off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Gabe York. 8.5 to play. Tied at 84. York working on Ja'Cory Williams. Right corner to Devin Davis. On the wing. To York on the right wing. 8 on the clock. Puts it on the floor. Davis pumps. Steps to the lane. Across the lane. Floats with the left hand. Goaltend by Ja'Cory Williams. Yeah, that's a tough call, but certainly looked like the ball was on its downward arc when Ja'Cory got a couple fingertips on it. So Devin Davis picks up points, 12 and 13. And the Magic take a 2-point lead, 86-84, 4 minutes into the fourth quarter. Scucci out front, Ja'Cory Williams with the left hand at the elbow. Tosses out top to Malik Newman. Brings it out front, skips it, right wing 3 ball. Scucci Smith short off the front of the rim. Comes out front to the charge and Malik Newman. Newman between the circles, straight away with 5. Left elbow extended, left block, gets past Nwukamuche, scooped it up off the glass, on the rim, in and foul. Malik Newman, 13 points, will look for 14 at the line. And that is all for Regis Nwukamuche. And according to him, he had none of them. He will be replaced by Anthony Brown for the final 7:33. In case you missed it, Malik Newman on Monday night at Long Island finished with 30 points, 21 of those in the fourth quarter. So he can get hot in a hurry, but he misses the free throw. Rebounded by Brown, 7.5 to play. Game is tied at 86. Gabe York to Brown, back to York straight away. The left wing, back to Anthony Brown, 10 on the shot clock. Davis to Brown, coming down the right side for the 2-hand slam. Great give and go. Brown to Davis, back to Brown for the dunk. 88-86. Magic out in front. Scucci Smith, left-hand dribble to the left top, the left wing. Underhand scoops it to Blossom game at the left block. Working on Brown, drop step, put it up on the rim. He got the foul to go with it as well. Blossom game 29, matches his season high. The free throw can give him a season high of 30 points. And the charge, Nate Ranking will call the timeout. 6:54 to play in the ball game. 88 for the charge, 88 for the Magic on 99.7 Canton's New Country and the Charge Broadcast Network. Charge fans, when the Charge score 100 or more points, you score free Bavarian pretzels. Head to the Canton Brewing Company anytime this week to redeem your purchase. Valid from home for home and away games. So make sure to follow the Charge on social media to find out when you win. Canton Brewing, drink local, drink Canton beer. 6:54 to play in the ball game, tied at 88. Jerron Blossom game looking to change that. A free throw here will give the Charge a 1-point lead. He's also sitting on a season high 29 points, which he scored against Fort Wayne earlier in the season, so a made free throw will give him his first 30-point game. Free throw line to the left, navy blue number 3 on the back of his home wine uniform. Slight knee bend, snaps it up right there. 30 points for Jerron Blossom game. Charge season high is both Malik Newman with 32 and Kobe Simmons with 32. So Jerron's got 645 to surpass that. York on the right wing, floats one over Ja'Cory Williams, and Ja'Cory gets called for the foul. Good aggressive move by Gabe York will put him to the free throw line. He's got 14 points. He is 1 of 1 from the free throw line as a team. Magic just 8 of 12 on the season. They are 78.2%, but those 4 misses were all by Jay Wright. Free throw line to the right. First free throw by Gabe York is good. Takes a deep breath, one dribble, puts it up, and puts it in. 16 points for Gabe York, right on his season's average. 6:35 to play in the ball game, 90-89. Magic out in front, left top, Levi Randolph. Ja'Cory Williams, give and go inside, intended for Blossom game, knocked away by Angola. Picked up by Davis, back to Angola, coming down the left side. Drives with the left hand, blocked from behind by Ja'Cory Williams. Angola may have twisted his ankle a little bit. Limps back to the left. Blossom game on the right baseline, working on Angola. To a cutting Levi Randolph, tossed it up, got bumped to the floor. A couple of bumps on Ja'Cory Williams, no foul called, and the Magic have it moving left to right. Ryan Angola out front between the circles to Smith, back to Angola. Midway through the fourth quarter, left wing 3-ball, Gabe York too strong, tapped around, and a loose ball foul is going to be called on the Magic, and that is going to be on Jarquez Smith. Smith a little too aggressive, gets called for the loose ball foul. His second. Magic in the penalty situation, so the Charge will shoot free throws for the final 5:47. Blossom game, going to continue to add to his season high of 30 points. He is 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Off the back of the rim, too strong. Jerron has played 27 games with the Cavaliers this season. Averaged 4 points and 3 rebounds. Five dribbles, puts it up. Front rim, back rim, front rim, and that one falls in. So 31 points for Jerron Blossom game. Ties the ball game at 90 with 5:40 to play. Gabe York splits a double team out front. Had it, lost it, picked up by Blossom game. Drops it off to Levi Randolph. Forecourt to the left. 5.5 to play. He drifts to the left top, to the wing. Looking for Blossom game, gets it to him. Hooks it out front. Abdul Rahman straight away. Open 3-ball, nothing but net. First points of the day for Abdul Rahman. His 38th 3-ball, then the Charge go up 3. 93-90. Coming up on the 5-minute mark of the fourth. Brown on the right top, working on Blossom game. Hands back to Petrucelli. On the switch against Blossom game, back to Brown on the right baseline with 5. Double teamed and stolen away by Blossom game. Look of disdain as he had the look on his face like, just give me the basketball. Abdul Rahman's got it. Forecourt to the left. Left of the lane on the wing to Blossom game. Skips it right corner. Randolph pump, drops it inside for Ja'Cory Williams. Had it, lost it, tapped around. Ja'Cory saves it, but he saved it to Petrucelli. To York. Bumps into Abdul Rahman to Petrucelli. Coming down the right side, put it up. And he was fouled on Scoochie Smith on the drive. Well, again, Petrucelli is a guy that can shoot from the outside. He's a 48% shooter from the floor, 46% from the arc, but he is a guy that really aggressively goes to the basket. He does not get cheated. Petrucelli is 1 for 1 from the line today. He's got 23 points and 5 rebounds. First free throw is good. Petrucelli now has surpassed his season's high. It was 23 versus Capital City back on January the 15th. Second free throw comes off the rim, so although he misses the second free throw, now has set a new season high with 24 points. 4.5 to play, charge up 93-91. Scoochie Smith across the lane, drops it left corner, Malik Newman to Randolph across the lane, weaves it out front with 5. Levi steps to his left, goes right top, Blossom game, another 3. This one's off the rim, rebounded by Gabe York. And Stan Heath and the Magic will call the timeout. 4:02 to play in the ball game. And the Charge with a 2-point lead, 93-91. We'll come back for the final 4 minutes after this timeout on 99.7 Canton New Country and the Charge Broadcast Network. Hey, bring your group to the Charge game and get your spotlight opportunity to play basketball on the court, sing the national anthem, be a part of the starting lineup, and more. Groups start at just 20 people per group, and tickets are as low as $8 per ticket. For more information on Charge group experiences, visit CantonCharge.com. 4:02 to play in the ball game. Charge in front, 93-91. They've outscored the Magic 16-11 here in the fourth quarter. 12 of 30 3-point shooting for the Magic. Charge 11 of 31. Charge one more made field goal, 35-34. One more made free throw, 12-11. Magic basketball. Forecourt to the right, Anthony Brown to Davis, to Angola. Back to Brown, right top 3 ball, nothing but net. Anthony Brown, 17 points, 3 balls, averages 12 points per game, and he gives the Magic a 94-93 lead, 3:40 to play. Scoochie Smith with the left-hand dribble, his left top. Goes straight away to Blossom game, runs into Angola, spins at the free throw line to Ja'Cory Williams, back to Scoochie Smith with 5 on the left top. Blossom game comes down the right side of the lane, too strong off the back of the rim, gets tapped around to Malik Newman, back to Scoochie Smith. And what do we got? We're getting a timeout, 30-second timeout. We are, for Nate Ranking and the Charge, with 3:18 to play in the ball game, 12 on the shot clock. Season's wrapping up, just 2 more chances to see the Charge here at the Civic Center. Tuesday night, they play host to the Stockton Kings, their first ever meeting with the Kings. It'll be at 7 o'clock here at the Civic Center. You can hear it on 99.7 Canton's New Country, the Charge mobile app. You can also watch it on ESPN Plus, or you can be bold and buy tickets at CantonCharge.com and come on down. Final regular season home game will be next Saturday, 7 o'clock, when the Charge host the Erie Bayhawks. You can hear the game on all of the aforementioned audio channels or watch it on Facebook Live. Charge have a couple more road games as well, squeezed in there. Levi Randolph, forecourt to the left. To Scoochie Smith out front between the circles. Back to Levi Randolph, pumps at the top of the circle, backs it out, back to Scoochie on the right top. Straight away, long three ball, too strong as he comes up off the rim to Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown, 17 points, 5 rebounds. Angola on the weave, goes out front. Looking for somebody, gets it to Petrucelli at the right elbow. Working on Newman, double clutch. Malik Newman got a lot of ball, but evidently he got enough of Petrucelli to commit the personal foul. And it will be on Malik, his first. John Petrucelli right back to the line. He split a pair a moment ago. 2 of 3, 3 of 4. First one goes up and in. Returning player is John Petrucelli, 6'4", 190 from Division II Malloy College. At 18.6 assists in the first meeting. Second free throw, good as well. 26 for Petrucelli, so every point that he makes, make it 25 for Petrucelli. Every point that he puts up gives him a new season high. I was right, first time, 26. Reverse layup, Scoochie Smith right to left, under the basket, put it up with the right hand. Magic 96-95, 2:35 to play. Angola out front to Brown. On the right wing, hands back, Petrucelli. Durant Blossom game smothering him on the far right top. Petrucelli, right block, gets past him, drives it up, put it off the glass. Good move for Petrucelli. 2:15 to play, 3-point lead for the Magic. Lake looking for win number 28. Charge, their 19th. Left block. Blossom game shoots it over Angola. Too strong, weak side. Tapped up and in with one hand by Scoochie Smith. All the big guys kind of jumped and got out of the way. Scoochie was there flat-footed. Just tapped it up with the right hand for points 10 and 11 as we've got under 2 minutes to play in the ball game. 1-point lead for the Magic. York to Davis, back to York straight away. On the switch against Ja'Cory Williams. Bounces off him to the right wing. Right corner, Petrucelli to his left. Cross court left wing, Angola going to shoot a 3-ball from there. Back rim, no good. And the weak side rebound, another flat-footed rebound by Scoochie Smith. 90 seconds and counting. Charge looking to retake the lead. Scoochie on the left wing, forecourt to the left. Looking for Blossom game, gets it to him. Guarded by Angola, hooks inside, knocked away by Angola, and knocked out of bounds. Charge will have it with forecourt to the left, right of the basket, and another 30-second timeout by the Charge. What do you say we hit this out-of-town scoreboard? Final from earlier today, the Knicks won at Maine, 115-106. About 8 minutes to play in the fourth quarter at Erie. 20-point lead for the Bayhawks over the Go-Go, 97-77. 2.5 to play at Long Island. All Nets over the Wolves, 120-102. And later tonight, Northern Arizona will play host to the visiting Texas Legends. Here at the Civic Center, 1:18 to play. Charge looking for a second consecutive win. They've won 6 of their last 8 ball games. After that thrilling 3-point win over Wisconsin here yesterday afternoon. Looks like this one's going to go right down to the final horn as well. 5 seconds on the shot clock, forecourt to the left, right of the basket. Scoochie Smith smacks it. On the weave to Malik Newman, right corner, turns, fires the 3. Too strong off the rim, rebounded by Devin Davis and the Magic. To Brian Angola. On the right top, forecourt to the right, swings out front, coming down the left side, stops, turns, out front to Brown. 10 on the clock, shoots the 3 anyway, wide right off the glass. Comes out to Scoochie Smith, he fires cross-court pass to Levi Randolph, gives it back to Scoochie with under a minute to play. Levi Randolph on the right wing, Scoochie Smith straight away. Scoochie had a big 3-ball yesterday in the final minute. And Scoochie Smith on the good defense by Brian Angola commits the over and back. He stepped into the backcourt and turned it over for the Charge now. That is turnover number 15, right on their season's average. 44 on the game clock, full 24 on the shot clock. Magic lead at 98-97. Charge plenty of time, but you got to get a stop first. Angola straight away. Right hand dribble. 10 on the shot clock, 30 on the game clock. And now Stan Heath and Lakeland will call a timeout with 9 on the shot clock. With the two teams continuing to play a little cat and mouse here, and while they take turns taking a bite out of the cheese, we're going to pause for station identification on the Canton Charge Broadcast Network. 29.3 seconds on the game clock, 9 on the shot clock. Magic up 98-97. They've got the basketball. Petrucelli, Angola, York, Brown, and Davis. Charge counter with Randolph, Smith, Williams, Abdul Rahman, and Blossom game. York gets it right in front of me, forecourt to the right, to a cutting Davis at the right top. Hands back to York on the double team by Ja'Cory Williams in the center floor logo with 3. To the left top, fires the 3 to beat the buzzer, and he hit it. What a shot by Gabe York. Oh my goodness, that's a dagger there. 19 points, he was running out of time. He didn't set his feet, he drifted to his left. It didn't matter, he hit all net. And with 20.8 seconds to play, it is a 4-point lead for the Magic. Boy, it's one thing to give up a 2 in that situation, but man, well, now watching the replay, he did set his feet. He was able to shuffle his feet into place, and he got it over the soaring, flying Ja'Cory Williams just in time. Gabe York, 19 points, 4 3-balls for the afternoon. Magic 14 of 34, 41% from beyond the arc. Off the timeout, Charge basketball, forecourt to the left. Abdul Rahman, Williams, Smith, Blossom game, and Levi Randolph. Left free throw line extended. Abdul Rahman will inbound, guarded by John Petrucelli. With the reset timeout, the shot clock will be set at 14. Petrucelli jumps off as Smith's got it coming down the right side. Left corner, Abdul Rahman, wide open 3-ball off the top of the backboard, slapped around on the floor, grabbed by Anthony Brown. Gonna run in front of the pack drive, fouled hard by Levi Randolph. Clean but hard, as Brown was ready to go in and slam it to put it away. And Brown might be able to put it away with a couple of free throws. Abdul Rahman had a pretty good look at it just offline as he clipped the top of the backboard. So free throws coming for Anthony Brown, his first trip to the line this afternoon, 77.5%. He's got 3 3-balls. Free throw line to the right, nothing but net for the first one. That'll bring Malik Newman in for additional firepower for the Charge as he replaces Abdul Rahman. But the Charge have their work cut out for them, down 5 with 8.8 seconds remaining. Anthony Brown again, takes a deep breath, puts it up and in. 19 points for Anthony Brown. Now Charge will use the reset timeout. Thought they did it last time. I was incorrect on that.
1 through 5.
So 8.8 seconds to play. 6-point lead for the Magic. Out front, Levi Randolph. Phantom defense by Anthony Brown. The 3 by Randolph is short. Caught by the Magic, by Angola, and we've got a final at Pacific Center. Battle du jour, back and forth. Nobody wanted to take command until the final moments, and that's when the Magic did so down the stretch, as they will come away with the 6-point win, 103-97. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and wrap it up after this timeout on 99.7 Canton's New Country and the Charge Broadcast Network. Well, David Feldhaus, he dug deep for this sad country song coming back as the Charge dropped the 6-point decision to the visiting Lakeland Magic, 103-97. With the win, Magic improved to 28-17, 13-10 on the road. Charge dropped to 18-26, 9-13 here at the Civic Center, and that one just might do it in terms of the Charge and their playoff hopes. Let's get to it and wrap it up. Charge led at 27-25 after one, trailed 51-43 at the half, 80-77 through three, and a 23-20 fourth quarter by the Magic gives them the 6-point win, 103-97. Matching the teams, Magic led early by as many as 9, Charge by as many as 5. There were 10 lead changes. Game was tied 14 times. Overall, Magic shot 46.8%, Charge just 41.6%. 14 three balls for the Magic, 11 for the Charge. 15 of 20 free throws by Lakeland, Charge 12 of 16. Charge out-rebounded the Magic 50-45. 14 turnovers by Lakeland cost them 20 points. 15 by the Charge cost them 21. Individually, season high 28 points for John Petrucelli on 11 of 16 shooting. 19 points for Gabe York, including the big game winner there in the final moments. The clincher, I should say. Anthony Brown off the bench had 19 points. For the Charge, season high 31 points for Jerron Blossom game, 11 of 23 from the field. Added 13 rebounds for his third double-double of the season. 26 points for Levi Randolph on 6 of 11 from beyond the arc. And also 13 points off the bench for Malik Newen. All adds up to the Magic win of 103-97. And for more stats, you can visit CantonCharge.com or the Charge mobile app. Up next for the Charge, they'll wrap up the 3-game homestand Tuesday night when they host the Stockton Kings at 7 o'clock. Hear all the action on 99.7, Canton's New Country, the Charge mobile app. You can also watch it on ESPN+. So for producer Kurt McLaughlin and back in the big seat, studio engineer David Feldhaus, this is Scott Zarilla giving you the final score, final time from the Canton Civic Center. The Magic 103, Charge 97. Good night, and thanks so much for listening.